Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, you already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka El Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, still the world of boxing is buzzing about the fatal flop this past weekend in Cinco de Mayo, and the world is buzzing that now, Inoue, the 4th division world champion, 2 division undisputed, Japanese samurai, Japanese warrior, saved Cinco de Mayo. It took a Japanese to save Cinco de Mayo, but it took a good, hungry Mexican from San Antonio to put that pressure on the monster. He wasn't afraid. Shout out to Ramon. Ladies and gentlemen, also, not everybody did bad. Not everybody was boring. Not everybody was running in Times Square. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, the 4 division, the 2 division lineal champion, the captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, 25-year-old when he became 2-time lineal champion. Masterclass performance versus I forgot his name. Alberto Barbosa. People talking about, yes, Devin the Dream Haney, 2 division champion, undisputed lightweight division. Everybody wanted to see how Devin Haney going to be performing after the ass whooping he received from Ryan Garcia. He beat Jose Ramirez, in which we believed, I believe, leading up to the fight, that he was a shot fighter. He didn't have no momentum. No momentum. Tailor-made for Devin the Dream Haney to just do what he needed to do, like he did to Regis Prograis, like he fought at least with Lomachenko, in which he was standing his ground. But Devin the Dream Haney, a lot of people feel like, man, he was underwhelming, man. Good way, a nice way to saying that he was boring. But he won, right? That's what they say. A win is a win. That's what fighters like to say. A win is a win. But we understand in the sport of boxing, as hardcore boxing fan, a win is just not a win. A win is just not a win. It's how you win and how you lose. When Timothy Bradley got the victory over Manny Pacquiao, he wanted to commit suicide because a lot of people didn't believe that he won the fight. Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. No. Jeff Horn ain't beat on Manny Pacquiao. Rolando Romero beat El Viejo Borrazo. Nah, man, he got robbed. It's not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. That's how you get the ultimate respect of the fans. That's why the dude from San Antonio, Ramon, yesterday versus Naoya Inoue, people was giving a lot of major props to him. They want to see him back in the ring. Not because he won, but because he fought his heart out. Because he pushed Naoya Inoue to the limit. We ain't never want to see no Dan Williams score, right? He won 12 rounds with Canelos Alvarez, but look how he won 12 rounds with Canelos Alvarez, running like a straight-up bitch. And you know what? I got to even calm down by saying that, these dudes is running like a bee. Because I don't want the bee to refer to the ladies. Because the ladies got more cojones than some of these guys in the sport of boxing. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Ain't nobody was running. Oh, yeah, they was thumping. Hey, they was brawling. Hey, Amanda Serrano was matter of fact, Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor landed more punches than Devin Haney, Canelos Alvarez put together. Devin Haney, Canelos Alvarez, and Ryan Garcia put together. Get ready for July 11th, Madison Square Garden, my city, New York City. You want to see some real fight? You want to see the real sweet science? Oh, yeah, the ladies is going to show you the real science. Because Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, they never miss. They never disappoint. Matter of fact, Turki Al-Sheikh, you should be calling the Manny Serrano and Katie Taylor. And matter of fact, and giving all the bread, the type of bread that you give these guys. And matter of fact, they're getting more bread than you give these guys anyway, because Manny Serrano was already made what? She made $10 million in the last fight. People are getting carried away with running because they're going to leave out the ring with a W. But we got to send a message to these fighters. We got to send a message to these fighters. The sanctioning bodies send a message to these fighters. The commission needs to send a message to these fighters. The rules need to be changed. Just like there's excessive clinching and you get warned, you get a point taken off. If you run too much, you should be taking a point taken off. As a matter of fact, if you run like a bitch like that again, you disqualified. Because at the end of the day, that hurts the sport of boxing. Rap Star Boxing, not his voice of the UK, London, bruv. Shout out, blessing from Belfast. What's good, Stephen? Stephen? Man, oh man. Turki Al-Sheikh. 2 face-off with Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. Canelo Alvarez coming off one of the worst performances of his career. And this is why I always say that momentum is key. Momentum is important in the sport of boxing. Even if there's never recognizable names going at one another, whether it's the best of the best or whether it's recognized name versus recognized name. Because in the end of the day, Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez are one of the most recognized names in the sport of boxing. We understand that. We understand that Terrence Bud Crawford is a 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed, pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can flip it around throughout his career. We understand that. We understand that Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Canelos, aka Payday, aka get the F out of here, man. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, in the end of the day, momentum is key. Seizing the moment, seizing momentum. That's what the sport of boxing needs. The issue in the sport of boxing is inactivity. Bud Crawford is inactive. And also, he's inactive, but the last performance was one of his worst performances of his elite career. Let's say it like that. Let's say it like that, because in the beginning of people's career, you may get knocked down. You may, you know what I'm saying, you still getting better and things of that nature. But Bud Crawford, last performance was the worst performance of his elite career. Canelo Alvarez last performance was one of the worst of his elite career. So what the F I want to see Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford? Who the hell asked for that fight? Nobody asked for that fight. But the fantasy, the wet dream of Turki Al-Sheikh, he was dreaming. Oh my goodness. Bud Crawford after the aerospace, he is a god. He is the Messiah. Canelo Alvarez, I am dreaming, Bud. Chocolate Thunder versus the redhead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to see that fight. This ain't a good fight. This ain't a good fight, though. It doesn't even have momentum, y'all. It doesn't even have momentum. Right? Turki Al-Sheikh just because he's a guy. Hey, yo, Turki Al-Sheikh, yes, you do certain things good in the sport of boxing. We understand. We understand, Turki. We understand. Yeah, you gave us Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, but you gave us that fight after you gave us Francis Ngannou, who dropped Tyson Fury. Then you gave us that fight. All these interim in-between fights. Oh, yeah, Bacoli is a good fighter. You put Bacoli versus Jerry Anderson. Bacoli wiped the floor with Jerry Anderson, right? But then we see the rise of Bacoli, and people are starting to say that Bacoli is going to be the new George Foreman. Ooh, baby, George Foreman. Rest in peace, George Foreman. I want Foreman to lose some weight. But Bacoli was coming up. But then, because you're rich and you feel like I've been saying since day one, if you've been following the channel, Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, I've been telling y'all that Turki Al-Sheikh is using boxing like his little toy. A rich dude that's using these boxers as human toys. Like, I don't want to put Bacoli. I'm rich. And these guys submit to me. They hold my hand. They turn around. I rip them. Right? Let me call Bacoli. What happened? What the fuck? Hold on. Let me call Bacoli. Let me call him. Danny Dubois. You would not be able to fight. You would not be able to fight Danny Dubois now in this last moment. Why are you acting like Floyd Scorfield Jr.? Okay, all right. Get that fuck. Who gives the fuck? I know who to call because I'm the Turk. I make everything happen. I make the sky turn blue. I make the sun come out. I make the night come in. I am the Turk. Barcoli, what are you doing? Are you all right? I need you. Do you want to fight Parker? Yes, I would like to fight Parker. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, Turkey, my goodness, I would like to fight Parker. Yes, give me the opportunity to fight Parker. I will give you everything. I will give you entertainment. I will fight Parker whenever you want me to fight Parker, Turkey. Really. I will be prepared for 6, 8, 10 camp, a 10 camp week. I will prepared to be the best. Nor, I have the better proposition for you. I need you tomorrow. Tomorrow for what? You want me to appear in what do you want me to do? To make an appearance? No, I don't want you to fight. I would want you to come. Because Daniel Dubois, motherfucker, he's sick and he's sick. He should have took a Tera flu, but that's motherfucker drank our water. Our water is no good. But fuck it. Are you prepared to come to Saudi Arabia, my friend? To face who? Parker? Parker, the man that he's been doing very good, Turkey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm prepared for Parker. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good. He's been the most active heavyweight. I'm not ready for that right now. You're not ready for it. I would give you $7 million right now. I am prepared. I'm in the gym right now, Turki Al-Sheikh. I am in the gym. Yes, I weigh 189 pounds. I am ready for you. Just give me the private plane and I will be there tomorrow. Turki Al-Sheikh ain't even given a private plane. He was taking like 2 planes, need to go all this way to go this way. Turki Al-Sheikh ain't never give a damn about no damn Bacoli. He want to swing his big sticks. He's trying to let the whole world know. He's letting the whole boxing world know that he is the Messiah, that he is the power structure, that he is the man, that he is Banco Popular, that he is the ATM, that he is Chase, that he is Bank of America. He is AKA Aladdin, AKA Arabian night, like Arabian day. McConey was fine, coach. Pass Nation in the building was good. Turkey is better for the boxing. Who holds a grown man's hands? Canelo and Bud fighting for the LGBT. They fighting for the pride belt. And yo, today I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I have made up a new word. Maybe it's gonna catch viral. Maybe y'all heard it here first. And I want to ask y'all a question because like I said at the beginning, like I've been saying for a long time, not even just in boxing talk, but just a regular talk. You know what I'm saying? Man to man talk. You know what I'm saying? Human to human talk. Society, community. You understand what I'm trying to say? The brotherhood circle right here, right? All money ain't good money. How many times we heard that in our lives? All money ain't good money. Old man tell you, here, I'm gonna hear like this. All money ain't good money, buddy. You know what I'm saying? The old man will tell you, hey, listen to me. I got wisdom. I got experience. Old money ain't good money, young buck. I'm telling you like that. Don't submit. Right? I'm going to ask y'all a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about this. Of course, we're going to be talking about this potential fight. We're going to be talking about that we, the people, want. David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez and Turki Al-Sheikh think that he's the man, that he's doing something big, that he's doing something great. He ain't doing anything great. He's just giving us another mismatch. He gave us Canelo Alvarez and William Scott. Are you happy what he's presenting to you? Are you happy that he presents to you Canelo Alvarez versus William Scott and Canelo Alvarez? And let me say it like this. Yo, I got a lot of things to say today. Baby. I'm going to make sense. The narrative pushers, the debunk army. Oh, yeah, you better listen to Punch Wrong Boxing right now. Don't be listening to these narrative pushers and the ones that hate Canelo and the ones that know that they're frustrated with Canelo. They fans of Canelo Alvarez, but you can't keep it real because you don't want to coexist with the hate. Yo, that William Skull fight was bad. But he was fighting for undisputed. Man, shut the F up, man. Who cares a damn about that? Canelo Alvarez didn't give a damn about the undisputed. It's the reason why he dropped his belt to face Edgar Berlanga. He didn't give a damn about no damn undisputed, his undisputed crown. He ain't give a damn about that. He dropped his belt, not to face William Skull. Because he ain't know who William Skull was. We ain't know who William Skull is. The whole world ain't know who William Skull is. His own mama ain't know who William Skull is. William Skull went to the last Thanksgiving feast, and his mother kicked him out and called the police on him because she didn't even know who the hell he was. I tried to Google William Skull like I told you before, and Shakespeare's Skull came out. Not even Google knew who William Skull is before they made the press release of Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. I did it live right here, and I Googled it. He never came up. As a matter of fact, when we did a live looking for William Skull, and he had 200 followers on William Skull. I got more followers. Hey, yo, my mama, who's never not even in. As a matter of fact, you know how you get 200 followers easy? You just put the app, and you automatically get 200. How they said 200 million, 200 followers on Twitter. He said, Teofimo Lopez looked impressive, masterclass, everything working on all cylinders, the jab, the solo, jab to the solo plex, straight right hand to the solo plex, the counter left hook with the right hand, the wizard, the pivoting, the twitch muscle, the showboating, the drunken master. Man, come on, man. Teofimo Lopez did everything he wanted to do. That's the sweet signs right there. We was talking about the sweet signs as well. Now, Inoue, that's the sweet signs right there. But now, we got chin check. Who gives a damn? We're going to be talking about that as well. These haters out here, bruh. These haters out here talking about now, oh, he got dropped. But if Devin Haney got dropped, everybody be talking shit. If Shakur Stevenson got dropped, everybody be talking. If Tank got dropped, everybody be talking. Shut the F up. A lot of you mother effers don't even pay attention to Naoya Inoue. You never did pay attention to Naoya Inoue. You never even pay attention to the division that he campaigned. Because you know what? And I seen, hey yo, come on, y'all. We don't want to go with the race, but people start the race-ish. And then when you hit them with your race perspective or your culture perspective, they be like, oh no, you racist. Oh no, you a coon. Oh no, you a sellout. Oh no, you no. The reason these mother effers don't like Naoya Inoue because he's Japanese. And he's getting credit. Huh? Yeah. There's some fans out here, some African-American fans with their channels already hating on Inoue, but y'all never give a damn about Inoue. You never gave a damn about those division that he campaigned on. You know why? Because there was no really African-American fighters to even challenge Naoya Inoue. It was only Stephen Fulton, and these mother effers out here never respected Stephen Fulton. Put it this way, if y'all been following the channel, I put Stephen Fulton on my pound-for-pound list 2 years ago. After the Angelo Leo fight and the Brandon Figueroa fight, I put him at pound for pound. People thought I was crazy. I remember I did a pound for pound list. I put him as number 10, and I took Juan Francisco Estrada out because of inactivity. People thought I was crazy. Even I, because I pay attention to the sport of boxing, pay attention to the archives. I've been talking about Naoya Inoue for a pretty long time. I was talking about Inoue versus Casimiro a pretty long time when they were supposed to be fighting in April. Y'all remember? The fight was supposed to be April 25th. Motherfuckers wasn't talking about Inoue. Y'all ain't give a damn. The thing is, they hating Naoya Inoue is because he's getting respect and he's getting praise. As pound for pound, 1, 2, you can flip it around. Oh, yo, he got dropped. So what? At least he goes for it. At least he goes for the gusto. At least he's trying to entertain. At least he ain't scared to get hit. At least he don't run like a bitch. These motherfuckers out here, and that's why, and this is the reason of the title. This is the real reason of the title. We want monsters. And what do I mean we want monsters? We want people to go and fight like the monster Naoya Inoue. We want people to be exciting like David Benavidez. We need monsters, not runners. We need monsters, not duckers. We need monsters in the sport of boxing to elevate our sport and to preserve our sport. We need monsters so the people can respect fighters like we used to respect fighters. A lot of people don't respect boxers anymore because we see performances like Devin Haney running from Jose Ramirez, like Shakur Stevenson running away from Edo De Los Santos, like William Score running away from Canelo Alvarez. And then we got to be like, that's not running. That's the sweet signs. Y'all don't understand about the sweet signs. Y'all don't understand. The name of the game is hit and not get hit. No, the name of the game is fight like a warrior and not a bitch. That's the name of the game. That's the new sweet science. We changing shit up. Every damn time somebody is running with this no punch. It is not running. You don't understand boxing. It's hit and not get hit. Motherfucker be playing. Man, y'all playing tag your rig. I'm tired of that. Like I said yesterday, don't let these people lie to you. Don't let these people lie to you. Some coaches in boxing and stuff like that like that bitch running shit. No, you don't understand. You never step inside of the ring. You never step inside the ring, buddy. That's the sweet science to hit and not get hit. You don't understand. If Pierce Egan was the one that coined the term sweet science, that was a journalist from British. 1816, go look it up, right? He wrote several books. Buxiana was one of them. And within the sweet science, he added there's supposed to be courage. The sweet science of brutality. There got to be some brutality within the sweet science. Yes, hit and not get hit. Even Customato said a long time, yes, it's hit and not get hit, but you got to entertain, baby. You got to entertain. First, I'll be like, hey, yo, but people be like, oh, yo, Turki Al-Sheikh is giving too much money to these boxers. I'm one of those people. I'm one of the people in the sport of boxing, right? That I'd be like, you know, I respect modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. It's a hard job. It's a hard occupation. You know what, man? They risking their lives for their family. They risking their lives for themselves to survive. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to making ends meet. But sometimes you could see that Dean. Hey, yo, let me say it like this, man. I'm sorry, man. Throughout the years, man, I always respected fighters. I always respected boxers. You know what I'm saying? But the more years go by, and I said this a long time ago, the more that you know the ins and outs of the business and the ins and outs, how people get ranked, pay under the table, and stuff like that, you be like, man, these guys ain't no damn warriors. These guys ain't no damn gladiators. How the fuck am I supposed to call Gervonta Tank Davis a warrior if he's saying, time out? Time out, rep. Oh my God, I can't see. My eyes is burning. My eyes is burning.
My eyes is burning. Stop it. I'm taking a knee. My eyes is burning. Oh my God, I gotta turn around. I need a towel. Calvin Ford, please wipe my eyes. Please wipe my eyes. I can't see. Oh my God.
We ain't never seen that shit. Dímelo que lo que es Rafi. Randy con la bandera de República Dominicana. A ver qué tal la música de Randy. La música de Randy. Ay. Naoya, Inoue, El monstruo, Japanese, what I mean. DJ Camelo Alex Sensation, págame la música, Yankating. Yeah. Yeah. Then we want to call these guys modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. We want to call these guys modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. You got fighters saying that
my eyes is burned. I can't see. I need a towel. I need a towel. Calvin Ford, give me the fucking towel right now. Give me
yeah. How can we say these modern day warriors, modern day gladiators? We see Devin Haney running crazy like that. How can we call these guys modern day warriors, modern day gladiators? We see fucking William Skull got an opportunity to face Canelo Alvarez, and the first thing you do is run from Canelo Alvarez like that, like a straight up bitch. I never called the fighter, yo, bro. If you understand, man, if y'all been following the channel since day one, I never called a fighter a bum. I never called a fighter out his name. I never feminized a fighter. I never called them a bum. I never called them a can. But at the end of the day, damn, they proving me wrong, bruh. Oh, they not proving the people wrong. They proving those that disrespect them right. Just because you a boxer, that doesn't mean you really got heart. That means that you good with a fair fight with gloves. Pot shot in your way to victory. Scared to get hit. Now, oh yeah, Inoue ain't scared to get hit. That's why we need more monsters. David Benavidez calling out Canelo Alvarez. We need more monsters. We need more monsters, and that's what I'm talking about. When the thumbnail says we want monsters. There is no time in the history of boxing. There is no other time in the history of the sport of boxing that fans, whether you are hardcore or casual, disrespect fighters. Even your Golden Glove winner in your own neighborhood, your PAL Golden Glove winner, he get mad respect in the hood. Yo, that's champ right there. Yo, champ. World champions today, they walk around Times Square and people be like, excuse me. Hey, I'm world. Excuse me. I'm trying to go to the Empire State Building, sir. Excuse me. Hey, you know who I am? I don't care. I'm world champion. World champion of what? Boxing? Who cares about boxing? I watch Misfits. I watch the pillow fighting thing. I don't care. I just want to see Jake Paul versus, what's his name? The Julio Cesar Chavez guy. I don't care about no damn world champion. Deontay Wilder walk around Times Square and people will be like, hey, what's good, LeBron James? People don't respect fighters. And more so than anything, when they saw this past weekend, and people just don't respect them like that. Why are we talking about Devin Haney if he won? Why are we talking about Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia, man, he laid an egg. How do you get paid all this $1 million and say that you don't got a killer instinct, that you're not motivated? How, bro? Give me. Hey, yo, come on now. Come on. Fighting is second nature, right? For these fighters. They've been doing it for how long? They like to brag about, I've been fighting since I was 6 and 5 years old. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. I'm a 15 national title winner. I'm a national title winner. I'm an Olympian. I'm a world champion. I'm this, I'm that. And then you get a bag and then you're not motivated? You're not motivated? Why? Why you're not motivated anymore? You was motivated when you was fighting for free. Shit. Terrence Crawford is highly motivated by the money. He's so highly motivated, ladies and gentlemen, I got a new phrase. And I want you to answer this for me seriously. Because we all know that Terrence Bud Crawford did not want to fight Canelo Alvarez years ago when they asked him about a potential fight with Canelo Alvarez. He said, I'm 147. He's in 168, 175. It's no way. It doesn't even make sense. I never see that. I'll never see that from happening. But when you give Bud Crawford money, he said, 3-division undisputed world champion. I'm highly, I'll beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to shock the world. Why you ain't try to say that shit when you was just giving, what $6 million to face Sean Porter? You wasn't saying that. But once you get the money, you're motivated. As a matter of fact, I want to ask y'all a question. Just a question. This is what money does. This is what money does, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. Let me pull the picture up. And put the picture up. Hey, let me take this out for a minute so y'all can see. Bud Crawford, do you want Canelo Alvarez, my friend? Bud Crawford, do you Chocolate Thunder? Do you want Canelo Alvarez? Yes or no? In one condition. In one condition, motherfucker. Chocolate Thunder. In one condition, I would give you the fight with the redhead, Canelo Alvarez. Hold my hand. Hold my fucking hand, Chocolate Thunder. Hold my hand. Do you like to listen to R. Kelly remove? Do you like to listen to Diddy? Do you? Come to my palace. Hold my hand, motherfucker. I'm the pound for pound motherfucker in the boxing. I'm the man. You hold my hand, bitch. That's what money does. In America, man, Bud Crawford is a mean man, bruh. Bud Crawford is a mean man. Bud Crawford got heart. But that Turki Al-Sheikh money turned these dudes into straight up bitches. Hold my hand, motherfucker. You're my bitches now. Do you understand? Hey, yo, Turkey. Yo, chill. Shut that. You what? Here's $57 million. Now hold my hand. Smell your hand. I wipe your fingers in my ass and I make you smell it. All right? Now I'm going to ask y'all a question, folks. Would you let yourself be fagotized for 50 mil? Ladies and gentlemen, we created a new word. We created a new word, folks. Chill Spot ENT, $2 super chat. A comprar Coca-Cola. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, man. This is a new word. I'm going to copyright the word. It's a new word that I made up today. Would you let yourself be fagotized for $50 million? Hey, YouTube, don't be blocking me, all right? It's a new word. Because that's what it seems that's happening right now. People want to be like, I know, no punch. You got to understand that that's the culture. You got to understand that that's the culture, punch. Over there, people hold hands and they buy beers to one another. That's the culture. So you telling me that we got to adapt? We got to adapt to other culture? That's what it is. That money will let you adapt to another culture. What about Turki Al-Sheikh? Turn around. This is the culture. To make business and to finalize their business, you will have to turn around. Sorry, no. You put their baby oil away, Bud Crawford. You have to be a man about this. We're going straight in with no Vaseline, no oil, straight with sandpaper. You take this. Bud Crawford, do you want Canelo Alvarez? Do you want an opportunity to make the most money you ever made in your fucking life? Do you? You remember when Bob Byram said that he lost like 7 Malibu mansions working with you? Do you want to get Canelo Alvarez? And I have everything you need. Do you want it? I'm asking a question, folks. Would you let yourself be fagotized for $50 million? Or 70? What's good? What's good, Lou? Reading rainbows, auditions everywhere. Would you be part of the Rainbow Army? Would you be part of the Skittles, Starburst? Taste my rainbows, bitch! Oh, man. Man, boxing, ladies and gentlemen, boxing is lit. Boxing is lit, folks, man. There's a lot of content out there, man. Smash that like button. Turki Al-Sheikh con la chancleta. Turki Al-Sheikh got a turban with a grandmother's gown and some slippers. Pass me my slippers. Pass me my slippers. I agree with Mace. I ain't calling no God, no man, no excellency. There's only one excellency, and that's Papa Dio. Okay? Okay, Turkey? It's only one excellency, and his name is Papa Dio, God. Call another grown man excellency. Mírate, tigre, me. Ah, you crazy. No, my name is excellency. Fuck you, motherfucker. Que vete de aquí, oíste. I called Ice. I called Ice the other day on Turki Al-Sheikh when he was in Times Square, porque se va de aquí. Con his dumb event. Closing everybody out. No, vete de aquí. Turkey. What are you talking to me? Get the hell out of here like I don't know what I told Andre. I'm Potron Boxing. I'm from New York. You get the hell out of here right now. I call Ice on you. No, Till did his thing. We all know that Till did his thing. Don't put that on Ice. Don't put that on Tio. Don't be putting the Tio and Devin Haney. He won, but again, man, it's how he won. Why he was acting. Yo, Jose Ramirez is tailor made for Devin Haney. We already know that Jose Ramirez was coming in as a shot fighter. Like Devin Haney could have done everything he wanted to do with Jose Ramirez, but he trying to keep himself safe to get a Ryan Garcia fight. And then Ryan Garcia, he fumbled the bag. And I told y'all, I said it yesterday, I said it 2 weeks ago, I said that the downfall of Ryan Garcia was going to be sobriety in the ring. I told y'all. If Ryan Garcia best perform, and to be honest, I don't even think that Ryan Garcia best performance was Devin Haney. I don't think he was not even in the best shape of his life. He was in terrible shape. As a matter of fact, you saw his body in his last fight. You saw his body versus Devin the Dream Haney, and people want to start the narrative. Oh, I guess PEDs is the reason why he lost. Oh man, who the hell's gonna take PEDs? Who the hell's gonna take PEDs for Devin Haney? You must be damn crazy. Taking PEDs, Devin Haney. You want to take PEDs if Ryan Garcia? It makes sense if Ryan Garcia moving up, face Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Go to 154, face Virgil Ortiz, even though that he beat Virgil Ortiz in amateurs and stuff like that. But face, you know what I'm saying? It would have made sense if he would have popped Dirty versus Gervonta Tank Davis. That would have made more sense. But popping Dirty versus Devin the Dream Haney, come on, man. Come on, please. That's crazy. Puerto Rico. Oh. Uh-oh. Can't believe you were defending his shitting ass. Man, ain't no damn cheese. Oscar ain't no damn cheese. That's like soy milk for men. That's like using Viagra and you pop Dirty. Do you know? Let's put it this way, folks. Do you know in the rule book, you know that in the grocery store in your local deli, that 5-hour shot that they sell on the counter, that 5-hour shot that you take 5 hours, it says 5-hour shot, like energy drink. You know that's banned. So if a fighter takes that shot and he tests positive, is he cheating? Oh my God. You took an energy drink that was banned from boxing. You a cheater. Get out of here, bro. Osterin. Get out of here, man. What you talking about, man? I act like he took Osterin and turned green and became one of the members of the Avengers. Oh my God, oh my God. Look at Ryan, he's turning green. What is he taking? Oh my God, Osterin. Oh my God. Fuck out of here, man. Stop being stupid, man. Why you being stupid? But I get it. You know, a lot of people was trolling Devin the Dream Haney. So, no, hey, Ryan Garcia got whooped by Rolly Romero. A guy that got whooped by Borrazo, El Viejo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was not expecting that. But a lot of people was not expecting that because it wasn't promoted that way. The promotion didn't give Rolly Romero a chance, even though that Rolly Romero is more accomplished than Ryan Garcia. You feel me? It's because we was invested in the rematch. Should we be shocked that Rolly Romero beat Ryan Garcia? Should we? No, let's be real. Should we be shocked that Rolly Romero beat Ryan Garcia? Who's more accomplished, Rolly or Ryan? I'm just saying. I know that Rolly Romero has benefited from the political moves, WWBA, PBC. I understand that. Give me 1 second. People crying.
Now, Inoue got dropped. It's not fair. It's not fair, yo. The double standards, yo. Why nobody's criticizing Inoue, yo? I bet if Devin Haney got dropped, oh yeah, motherfuckers be talking shit. But if Shakur Stevenson get dropped, everybody be talking shit. But now, Inoue, who is he fighting, yo? Who is he fighting, yo? For real. He got dropped. Why he don't get hate?
Because they don't got the culture of hate. People are so desperately trying to hate Naoya Inoue. You're not trying to desperately love him, respect him. You're desperately trying to hate Naoya Inoue. Why? You don't give a damn. Y'all never gave a damn about watching his fights anyway. You guys, you know who you are. You guys are just mad that he's getting respect and praise because within your culture, it's all about hate and devalue and divide and shit on somebody to elevate the other. That's what it is. You're trying to put Naoya Inoue and analyze him within your fucking culture, in which your fucking culture is all about hate and bringing somebody down. You need to degrade somebody to uplift somebody up. You need to say Bud Crawford ain't shit to uplift Earl Spence. Earl Spence ain't shit to uplift Bud Crawford. Tank is the shit, but Shakur is not. Devin Haney is the ish, but Shakur is not. You elevate Shakur to downplay Devin. You elevate Tank to downplay Devin. You elevate Devin to downplay Shakur. You don't see a bunch of Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Oh my God. Look at now, yeah, you know well. He got dropped. He got no chin. He got no chin. He got no chin. He's a copper. He's lying. He's a copper. Fire his father. Fire his father. Fire his father. But over here, y'all like saying,
yo, fire Bill Haney, yo. Fire Kenny Porter, yo. Man, fire them fathers, yo. Fire Brian Norman Sr., yo. Hey, yo, man. Fire Floyd Schofield Sr., yo. Fire them bitches, yo.
Other coaches don't be like it. You never heard nobody be like, hey, yo, fire Lomachenko's dad. Even though that Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney, lost to Salido, lost to Teofimo Lopez. You never hear a whole bunch of Ukraine saying, you have to fire Papachenko. You have to fire him. You ever seen a panel of Asians debating about now you know or hitting in you don't understand. You Japanese don't fuck you. You are Chinese. Japanese fighter no good. No Chinese, no Korean, no China. Shut the fuck up. Like we do here. You don't see no debates like that. Every channel you see a debate and everybody degrading everybody. Nah, Shakur ain't nothing. Look at his resume. He ain't done nothing. Look at Tank. He ain't done nothing. Hey, yo, Devin Haney running like a bitch. He ain't done nothing. Hey, yo, this guy ain't done nothing. This guy ain't done nothing. You degrade, you put it. But then, guess what? While you degrading, they uplifting somebody up. And then y'all be like,
why, man, how much you want to bet that Javante Tank Davis will be now in the How much you want to bet
Because you know why? Because you can't even figure a fighter within his division for him to beat, because you don't know them. You don't know them. Why y'all hating on Inoue? Because he don't run like a bitch like your favorite fighter? Because he knows how to stand his ground when there's an aggressive fighter trying to knock him out? Because he knows how to get up after a knockdown and go for it? Because when he's trying to weather the storm, fighting back and not running like a straight up bitch? That's why y'all don't like Inoue. How about y'all take a page out of Inoue? Hey, yo, a guy like Devin the Dream Haney need to take a page out of Inoue. A guy like Shakur Stevenson, who I give a lot of credit to. It was only just one. It was 2 fights that just got me. I like Shakur Stevenson's skills and talent. But I understand why people didn't like the Edo de los Santos fight. I understand why people didn't have the Nakatilia fight. Two fights in which Shakur Stevenson himself apologized, so he know. I like Shakur Stevenson's skills and talent. I believe that Devin Haney got potential. It's when we see these skills and talent and the sharpness of these skills, and then when they in the ring, it's like, yo, why you not giving your all? Why are you too scared to get hit? You're gonna get hit. Who cares? Who cares? Let's see your character. Mamba mentality. Con los 10 pesos de Super Chari Chari Parique a comprar comida china. Been a hit minute. Hope all is well, Punch. Tired of these casuals. Can't argue with idiots and stupid people, but keep teaching them, Punch. Haters on Inoue is crazy. American culture is hating our haters. Facts, Mamba. Mamba mentality. They don't got the Mamba mentality, bruh. That's what it is, Mamba. They don't got the Mamba mentality. Yo, it's funny. It's funny how American culture is, right? It's funny though. Like, I don't understand. Like in basketball, they understand, but in boxing, they don't understand. Let me give you an example, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up. If y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say, right? I don't know if a lot of y'all. I know it's a boxing channel. I don't know if a lot of y'all follow basketball, right? Even the basketball today is pussified and shit like that. It's so soft. But anyway, when I'm gonna give you a great example how the hypocrites of within the culture is. So in basketball, when there is a debate of who's the greatest of all time, who's the GOAT, people say Michael Jordan. People say Kobe Bryant. What does Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant got that people criticize LeBron James for not having and wish they had? And the reason why they don't put LeBron James over Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, what is it? Why people within the community understand why why LeBron James can't be better than Michael Jordan, or it's still a debate why LeBron James can't be better than Kobe? What is the one element that both of these guys have that LeBron James don't have? And he got the accolades. He got the scoring, the total in scoring. He got the rings. He got the MVPs. What is this one thing that can't get him over the hump? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm gonna give it 15 seconds so y'all can understand. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Why there's 100% understanding of why LeBron James just can't be better than MJ, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, the Mamba. Why? What do they have that LeBron James don't have? Nah, man. Nah, Chicago. Come on, man. Y'all don't know y'all basketball? I understand it's a boxing channel. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. In basketball, we always thank you, Mamba. Thank you, G Smooth. Now we got some basketball fans. Y'all understand what we're talking about, right? Killer instinct. Clutch genes. Not scared to take the last shot. Clutch time. Give me the ball. It's time to kill. It's time to scorch. It's time to smoke. Why? There's an understanding. But when it comes to boxing, the same type of culture wants to say, no, Devin Haney is no, he's it's the sweet science. It's the hit and not get hit. No, Shakur Stevenson's out boxing. That's the way that boxing's supposed to be. Why don't y'all say, yeah, Devin Haney should have that killer instinct? Why they don't say, yeah, Shakur Stevenson should have that killer instinct? Why not? Y'all do it in basketball. Y'all understand, especially in basketball, that what makes you the greatest is a killer instinct. That you can have the rings, you can have the MVPs, but something that is just separate. Why we love Allen Iverson? Why after Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson is the most, and I'm not even going to say the greatest player. I'm going to say the most influential player after Michael Jordan was Allen Iverson. I'm talking about culture, dress like, walk like, tattoo like, cornrows, everything. Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson was the most, listen to the word, influential basketball players in the last 30, 35 years. Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson, who got no title, is the most influential. But when you look at Allen Iverson, how he plays, he's going to take you to the bar. He's a killer. So if you understand that mentality in basketball, why don't you support that mentality in boxing? How can you be, I'm sorry. How can you debate about the killer instinct of Kobe Bryant, the killer instinct of Michael Jordan? And if you ask most people who's the best, Michael Jordan, and regardless of the ring, it's because Michael Jordan is a killer in that, in that basketball court. So how can you be a fan of a runner? Because let me tell you like this, as much as people like to say that fathers live vicariously through their sons, let's be real, let's be honest. When we watching boxing, right, we live vicariously through that fighter. You a fan. When they win, you feel like you won, because then it gives you the bragging rights to go into these social media platform and debate and have dialogues and argue and stuff like that, that I told you so parade, right? We live vicariously through these fighters. Let's be real, let's be honest. I always say that boxing translates to life itself. Why do I say that boxing translates to life itself? Because everything that you see in the 12-round bout is what you see in your life. The ups, the downs, the adjustments, the knockdown. If you need to take a knee, that means you need to take a step back to move 2 steps forward, to go into the next round. Be smart. Pausa por sin prisa. Right? The victory, the robbery, getting something that you didn't earn, getting something that you did earn, the nutritionist. That's all part of life. Boxing translates to life itself. So in my opinion, we hardcore boxing fans, when we identify with the boxer that goes for it, that has effort, you don't gotta. We didn't know who Ramon was yesterday. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We didn't know too much about Ramon. They say that he's a Uber driver, right? And we understand. And there's people out there that be laughing. Oh, look at the Uber driver. Or look at the electrician that was fighting Shakur Stevenson. Let me tell you, I think people forgot that boxing is a poor man's sport. If you know the history of the sport of boxing, a bunch of people in the past, the people that, we want boxing to be like back in the days. A lot of the fighters back in the days was part-time boxers. A lot of professionals, not everybody was the elite professional when everybody was investing in them and everybody got stipends. No, man, there's a lot of people that got regular jobs in box. Joe Smith had a regular job being a world champion. Joe Smith was a world champion, had a regular job. Maxie Hugh, remember we was shout out to Maxie Hugh. We've been following Maxie Hugh since the beginning. Maxie Hugh will have a fight on Saturday and he needs to go back to work on Monday. Now everybody is making money like T.O. and Devin and Ryan and Tank and all these guys. Sebastian Fundura was still going to college while he's fighting these guys. Brandon Lee is still going to school while he's fighting these guys. He's still going to college. Even the women that you see fighting, they don't get paid. They get paid like $2,500, $5,000. You understand what I'm trying to say? Boxing translates to life itself. So when we see a runner, I don't identify. I can understand the victory. I can understand that, let's say, for example, Devin Haney won. I can understand that Shakur Stevenson won versus Edo dos Santos. I can understand that. But in the end of the day, we don't identify with that. So we don't like that, because in boxing, we identify with the fight. We identify with the grit. We are motivated. We watch to be motivated. The reason why we like the movie Rocky, the underdog story, because in a nutshell, we all underdogs. If you raised in the hood, born, raised in the ghetto, we all underdogs. That's how when we make it up top, and when we hit another community that is from another class, and they see us, they respect us. They respect us. Damn, yo, to make it out of there. Shit, they gotta have some grit and determination to be leveled with us, and they know where you come from. To get there, trust me, the people around. When you go to certain places, high places, and they see you, those people respect you. They might not like you, but they respect you, because they're saying in their mind, shit, I was born with a silver spoon. This guy's in my same level right now. And he coming from where? Shit. In New York, I knew people that were scared to pass 96th Street. There's people I knew that was coming from Europe and stuff like that I knew and stuff. Yo, they wouldn't even pass 96th Street. There's a stigma that you don't know. You don't go to Harlem. You don't go to the Bronx, Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn is getting cleaned up, especially the part that's closer to Manhattan, the Red Hooks and downtown Brooklyn and shit like that. But what? They don't want to go up there. You see, I don't disrespect any fighters. Shit, but I don't want to disrespect fighters. But you know what's happening, especially in America, is that these fighters disrespect themselves so much that now the fans are so used to disrespecting them because they don't respect themselves. So it opens the doors for a lot of people to don't respect them. You know what I'm saying? Every time there's a fighter that's saying that another fighter ain't shit, Lomachenko could feel like he's the man, but he never downplaying a lot of people vocally. Started trend, a smear campaign. Inoue don't run a smear campaign on somebody. The Mexicans don't run a smear campaign with each other. Jaime Munguia ain't running a smear campaign with Canelo. Canelo ain't running a smear campaign. And with David Benavidez, let's be real, let's be honest. David Benavidez was asking for a fight nicely for years. He's been in position for a Canelo Alvarez fight. I can understand if he was in a position for a Canelo Alvarez fight, but the frustration is that he's in position and the Canelo Alvarez ain't giving him an opportunity. And I was giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. I've been giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt for years, but it got to the point where now I see that Canelo Alvarez, you being fake to the brother. You being fake now to David Benavidez because you got an opportunity. Floyd Mayweather gave you an opportunity, bruh. Floyd Mayweather gave you an opportunity. Oscar De La Hoya gave Floyd Mayweather an opportunity. Pernell Whitaker gave Oscar De La Hoya an opportunity. Hector Camacho gave Oscar De La Hoya an opportunity. Oscar De La Hoya gave Manny Pacquiao an opportunity. Give that man an opportunity, Canelo Alvarez. What the fuck is you scared about? Ain't you the king? And then there's going to be people out there that want to be like, yo, but did David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, did he petition to order the mandatory? Man, this Canelo Alvarez, who gives a damn? Didn't you see that they mandated him to fight William Skull and he dropped his belt to face Edgar Berlanga? So if they would have mandated David Benavidez to fight Canelo Alvarez, he still would have ducked them. Yo, Fat Boy Chris. August 26th in the building. New member. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support, the loyal support, the love, man. For real. Appreciate you, bro. Chicago Kill said, is the blacks that do the disrespect. Preach. Good looking out. Good look. Throw the $2 super chat. Chill spot. ENT. Good looking out. God bless you, man. God bless you, fat boy, man. Totally respect that, man. Love the loyalty, man. Motivates me even more, man. There's a lot of people also that's talking about that I'm not gonna put all the blame on William Skull. Yeah, I don't like the style. Yeah, I feel like he should have been disqualified. Matter of fact, I feel like William Skull shouldn't even get paid. I feel like William Skull should be investigated because I heard that William Skull, reportedly, got $3 million, bro. $3 million for that? Es un abuso, mi hermano. Es un abuso, man. Let me say it like this. It's one thing that Turki Al-Sheikh is funding, overly paying these fighters, right? The least you can do, bro. Because, see, a William Skull, a Devin Haney, that style is going to F it up for all the fighters. Think about it. Now, Turki Al-Sheikh is going to be thinking about it like this. And you see what Oscar De La Hoya said, right? And he's working with Turki Al-Sheikh. You see what Bob Arum said. He's working with Turki Al-Sheikh. Turki Al-Sheikh is going to be like, you know what? I'm tired of giving all this money to these guys. These guys are taking advantage of me now. Y'all taking advantage of Turki Al-Sheikh. He was already paying these fighters money, man. You should be grateful. You should at least show effort because you're already winning. You got the opportunity. What he said, $8 million, not 3. Box Latino said William Skull got $8 million, bro. $8 million. $8 million. Hey, maybe Turki Al-Sheikh told William Skull, here's $8 million. Please, my friend, don't damage Canelo Alvarez. Just run for your life. I need that IBF belt with Canelo Alvarez because I have a great and a humongous event with Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Do not spoil it. Do not throw a monkey wrench. All right? Do you understand me, motherfucker? Here's $8 million and run for your life. Maybe that happened. Maybe that happened. I'd have so much money to invest in this. I'd have everything prepared because Turki Al-Sheikh had everything prepared. After the fight, he had the Ring Magazine belt. He was prepared. I got that from England. He was prepared. He was prepared for Canelo Alvarez to win. Here's this $8 million, motherfucker. You run around like a bitch, all right? Don't damage it. Don't throw a monkey wrench. Do you understand, Cuban motherfucker? Nobody knows you. I don't want to know you. Here's $8 million. Run for your life. Let's get the IBF. Give it to Canelo Alvarez. Get the fuck out the ring. Here, Bud Crawford, come inside. Box Latino with the building. One of the members. Randy, the members. But are we gonna blame William Skull or Canelo Alvarez? Are we going to blame William Skull or Canelo Alvarez? Let's be real, let's be honest. The reason why I'm not giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. And there's a lot of y'all that's spinning the narrative. There's a couple of things I'm not giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. Number one is Canelo Alvarez post-fight interview, he said, this is the reason why he does. Tower says both. I'm going to give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. You know why? Because we didn't expect nothing from William Skull. We don't know him. We never followed his career. We never did nothing. We never did videos about him. Nobody cared about William Skull. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I'm not expecting nothing from William Skull, past, present, and future. Am I right? Let's be real. Nobody give a damn about William Skull. Nobody. Nobody in this community. There's boxers that don't even know who he is. He was a nobody to us then. He was a nobody to us now. right? So I don't expect anything from William Skull. We never expected nothing from him. We're not asking William Skull for nothing. We're asking Canelo. This is a show for Canelo. This was a show for Canelo. As a matter of fact, Turki Al-Sheikh sabotaged Jake Paul versus Canelo. I rather you now y'all understand why I'd rather see. I wanted to see Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez, and you guys were saying no, Punch. No, you got Jake Paul's the clown. No, William Skull. Now who's the fucking clown? Jake Paul or William Skull? Who you want to see? Who you want to see? Who you rather see? Jake Paul or William Skull now? Huh? Some of these fanboys was trying to enable this Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull to say, but Punch, at least he's fighting for a world title. This is going to be, he could be undisputed for the second time. You really going to respect Canelo Alvarez becoming a 2-time undisputed champion by beating this belt holder? That before he fought Canelo Alvarez, he had a 12-rounder, and before that he had an 8-rounder, before that he had a 6-rounder. You really going to give me this narrative about that? No, Punch, no, but you got to understand that William Skull is a real fighter and he's a champion. And Canelo Alvarez has an opportunity to become a 2-time undisputed world champion. That right there just watered down legacy. And I've always been saying that legacy reigns supreme, and I want these fighters to go for legacy reigns supreme. But when you're trying to hustle the legacy now, trying to paint the picture now legacy now is all false. It's WWE. It's fake. It's a fraud. Now we got to say that Canelo Alvarez is a two-time undisputed world champion. Let's be real. Let's be honest. He became an undisputed world champion by beating Caleb Plant, not David Benavidez. He became a 2-time undisputed champion by beating William Skull. Now we're going to dive down into Canelo Alvarez's legacy. It ain't looking right. Canelo Alvarez is selling his soul. Canelo Alvarez is selling his soul and is selling his legacy. And put it this way, if he goes out there in September and loses to Bud Crawford, his legacy is trash, bro. Because all we're going to be saying is that Canelo Alvarez's best win, it was a controversial victory versus Triple G. Because Canelo Alvarez could have been like Michael Jordan, fight David Benavidez, beat David Benavidez, and run to the sunset. And we're talking about, and we're not only talking about Canelo Alvarez being an all-time great, we're talking about Canelo Alvarez being a top 5 fighter in the history of the sport of boxing. That would have been the conversation. Because we as hardcore boxing fans understood in the 168-pound division who was the man. You know it, we know it. Now, we could all quit. We could give the benefit of the doubt to whoever. We could go with a narrative or debunk the narrative and stuff like that. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's break things down unbiased, logically, and objectively. Stop this narrative shit, because these narrative shits is giving Canelo Alvarez a pass. And the only reason, if you have to follow the channel, that I gave Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt before David Benavidez fought Caleb Plant is because it was true what Canelo Alvarez said. Canelo Alvarez said the only guy that you got under your belt is Anthony Durrell. And I want you, and what was the ultimatum that Canelo Alvarez gave David Benavidez and the others, right? Fight. What did David Benavidez do? All right, Canelo Alvarez, I got you. All right, I'm in position to fight you. I've been a world champion before all these motherfuckers that you fought in the 168-pound division. But guess what? I'm going to do what you say. And let me see if you a man of your word. All right, so I'm going to fight Caleb Plant. I'm going to fight Demis Andre, the guy that you didn't want to fight in 160 pound to become undisputed. I'm going to fight that boogeyman. I'm going to fight Alessandro moving up that only got 1 loss. I'm going to fight the other boogeyman before me in the 168-pound division, and David Morrell. And now, give me my fucking opportunity, Canelo Alvarez. What you going to do? Oh, you gonna fight William Skull and Edgar Berlanga, you bitch ass pussy? Now I rock with David Benavidez. Because now Canelo Alvarez, as a fan of Canelo Alvarez, now he's spitting in our face. He's spitting in my face. Because we give you the benefit of the doubt. Because we say, you know what? Yeah, he signed that 3-fight deal with PBC. Maybe the last fight is going to be David Benavidez. Come on, we know that Canelo Alvarez doesn't duck nobody. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is ready to go. You know, I give him the benefit. Let's give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt that probably he didn't fight Demis Andre in the 160-pound division, but he still went to the 175 and still trade legacy for a legacy and became a 3-division world champion. All right, Canelo Alvarez, you're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you got a resume. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt. Calling you king, but then you fucking, you not moving like a king. You moving like a dude that got a Burger King crown over your head. You moving around like a peasant, bro. You ain't moving around. Then these people be like, and then I see the change, the character, bro. I see the character change in Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez was always a smaller fighter. In 100 and 154, he was smaller than a lot of people. In 160, he was smaller than Daniel Jacobs. He was smaller than Triple G. He went to the 175-pound division. He was smaller than Dimitri Bivol. He was smaller than Kovalev. He's always a smaller fighter. Canelo Alvarez never give a damn about no height. As a matter of fact, he was even smaller than Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He was always a smaller fighter. As a matter of fact, he's a little bit shorter than Floyd Mayweather. He was always a smaller fighter. He never gave a damn about height. After the Kalen plan, he was going to go to the cruiserweight division to fight Makabu. He never gave a damn about height. But then when it came to David Benavidez, now he's talking about height. He's talking about weight. 25-pound rehydration clause. But then leading up to the William Skull fight, you say you don't give a damn about weight. So David Benavidez is making this motherfucker look like a straight up bitch. Nah, baby. Nelly, no. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Canelo Alvarez got their foot on my neck like that cop did George Floyd. I can't breathe. Pause. That's it, bro. Giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt, right? It ran to a dead end. It's no mas. I can't. Hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez, give me something to brag about. It's me, Punch Run Boxing. In this community, it was me. They call me the Latino leader out here, bruh. They said, oh, there was a black versus Latino war several years ago, and they said I'm the spearhead. Because I was going after any channel that disrespect Canelo Alvarez. I got death threats in this community supporting Canelo Alvarez. Facts. Death threats. Major ones. Come to my city, watch what we're gonna do, Punch. And I go to all these fights all by myself. I used to get death threats, DMs, Instagram, emails all the time, bro. I'm for real. If everybody was following the channel, go ahead. Everybody know Punch Run Boxing. Everybody know it. In this community, people may act like, nah, I mean, you ain't getting no 5,000 people looking on you and stuff like that. People know. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, as a boxing fan, as a boxing pundit, as a boxing content creator, as independent media, whatever you want to call ourselves, followers, subscribers, content creators, you know what I'm saying, pundits, enthusiasts, fans, whatever. There's one thing that we only have. One thing when we talking boxing, when we breaking boxing down, when we assessing boxing, when we making our picks, when we making bets, there's one thing that we have. It's bragging rights. That's it. That's it. If you don't bet on boxing, right? It's either you waiting for your money, or you losing money, or bragging rights. As a fan, that's all we have. I'm a Knicks fan. I got bragging rights. Right? If we lose to Boston, I don't have bragging rights. I don't talk about football because I'm a damn desperate. I'm a desperate Jet fan that we don't win ish. I don't got no bragging rights, so I don't argue football with nobody. I stay in the cut. I stay quiet until my Jets start winning. I start talking. I'm a Rangers fan. I got bragging rights. I like the Yankees, but I'm also a Cleveland Indian / Guardian fan, and we haven't won a World Series since 1948. How I became a Cleveland Indian fan, my favorite player was Kenny Lofton, and my other fan, and my homeboy is Manny Ramirez. Yeah, now you understand, okay? Why I talk about Teofimo Lopez? Because I support Teofimo Lopez, and the motherfucker give me bragging rights as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he wins. Canelo Alvarez gave me bragging rights. He ain't giving me no bragging rights no more. Ain't nothing I could save Canelo Alvarez. Ain't nothing great I could say about Canelo Alvarez but the past. He's been moving in a way that I never thought that he was going to be moving. Why I be talking about Naoya Inoue, the 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed. Check the archives. I've been talking about Naoya Inoue for a long time. Why I could talk about Jerome Bruce Ennis, check the archives. I've been talking about Jerome Bruce Ennis, not called him the second coming of Roy Jones Jr. Why I could talk about Virgil Ortiz, I've been talking about Virgil Ortiz. As a matter of fact, I'm the one that been exposing it. The WBO people don't even like me because I exposed them a long time ago by altering the rankings when Virgil Ortiz was number 1 and they slipped him to number 2 and they slipped him to number 2 and then he won fought Me Machine through the WBA and then they mandated the WBO in Sean Porter versus Bud Crawford when Sean Porter was not even ranked in the top 10 at that time, and then they shoot him up at number 4 and they passed Virgil Ortiz, and I exposed the WBO for that. I've been blackballed in the sport of boxing because in this community I be exposing people. I've been talking about Keyshawn Davis since day one, since before he turned pro. Everybody know. Even these fighters forget about the support that I gave them. Even these fighters is little snakes too. Even these fighters son malagradecido, ungrateful bitches as well. They know who they are. I didn't even got to mention their names. When I was talking about these motherfuckers, ain't nobody was talking about them. Even their team used to be like, can you interview my fighter? Because I want them to get used to doing interviews. So when they reach that type of level, they know how to do it. They're comfortable in doing interviews. Check the archives. I've been talking about Body before he KO'd H2O. Look at the archives. Motherfuckers get money and then forget. Then when they catch their downfall, they'll reach out to Punch Drunk Boxing. Motherfucker catch a downfall, then they remember who the motherfucker is. So I've had it also with this with the community, and I'm talking about the industry of boxing. There's a lot of snakes in boxing. A lot of snakes, bro. The person that you think they cool, they ain't cool, bro. They're a bunch of snakes, ungrateful, maldegradecido. You wouldn't even invite them to your own house. You don't even want to introduce them to your circle. There's a lot of fighters that got character in the ring, but they outside of the ring, man, the lowest of the lows. The lowest of the lows. There's one thing in the sport of boxing. Let me tell you like this. There's one thing in the sport of boxing that is not in the sport of boxing. It's one word. It's one lifestyle. It's one feeling. It's one's responsibility. There's one thing in boxing that is not in boxing. That could be in everything else. It could be in society. It could be in business. It could be within family. Loyalty in boxing is priceless. If you find loyalty in boxing, man, God bless you. If you find loyalty in boxing, God bless you. If you find somebody that keeps their word in boxing, God bless you, because you ain't gonna find it. Somebody keeping their word in boxing, it's like you find a diamond in a desert, bro. Loyalty in boxing is like you finding a diamond in the desert. What's good, Shadow? But let's be real, let's be honest. I can't give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. So let me ask you this. There's people out there that were saying that William Cole was running and he was running like a straight up bitch, like a coward. He's a straight up coward that should not get paid. William Cole should not get paid. But Canelo Alvarez still didn't do his due diligence as an elite pound for pound fighter to establish the jab, to go to cut the ring off in an elite way. Not necessarily, the way he was running, it was crazy. Yes, of course, it's hard to knock out people like that, right? But Canelo Alvarez done it before with guys that fight in the outside. Not running quite like him, but Canelo Alvarez done it. He tried. Canelo Alvarez didn't even try. Canelo Alvarez was frustrated. Canelo Alvarez, just as much that Devin Haney was running and wanted to payday, Canelo Alvarez didn't want to actually try to cut the ring off in an elite way because he got the big bag with Bud Crawford. So why risk it? just as much as Devin Haney was running, not trying to risk it because he got a big bag waiting for him for Ryan Garcia rematch, Canelo Alvarez is not going to risk it because there's already a big bag in terms of Crawford is right next to Turki Al-Sheikh for that big bag in September. They're saying that Canelo Alvarez is going to be receiving $150 million. Why is he going to risk it anyway over the guy that we don't even know? Imagine Canelo Alvarez losing to William Skull. Canelo Alvarez didn't want to engage. Canelo Alvarez didn't want to go after him. And let's be real and let's be honest, because a lot of people in this community, he said, nah, Punch, Canelo was on his ass all night. Jose, no, he was not. No, he was not. Jose, no, he was not. Not the way that Canelo Alvarez could get on somebody's behind. Pause. Let's be real. Let's be honest, Jose. Let's break it down on Bazzi. Let's not be that type of fan. We don't do no good. I don't want Canelo Alvarez fanboys to be like the Deontay Wilder delusional fanboys, bro. Don't be like them. Don't be like them. Don't be like that.
Wilder, it was the water, it was the costume, it was because Tyson Fury was light-skinned, it was because of that.
Don't be like that. Keep it real. Esa es la cultura de nosotros, that we keep it real. Huh? That we don't got no hair in our tongue, bro. Let's keep it real. No, Canelo Alvarez didn't go after him like that. Even Canelo Alvarez went after what they was critiquing. People was critiquing with Jermell Charlo.
Oh, yo, Jermell Charlo didn't come to fight, bro. Jermell Charlo didn't come to fight.
What Canelo Alvarez did? The Canelo Alvarez tried to establish the jab. Go watch that fight again. Canelo Alvarez, when he tried to close the deal, he went after Jermell Charlo. He tried to get Jermell Charlo out. He did close the gap. Jermell Charlo survived. As a matter of fact, Jermell Charlo did a little better than William Skull. Yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of people were saying that Jermell Charlo didn't want to engage with Canelo Alvarez, right? William Skull didn't want to engage. I'm going to give you an example. I didn't do the live commentary. I usually do my own punch count, but since y'all like to run to copy box, I'm going to show you copy box to show you the difference between how Canelo Alvarez went to get Jermell Charlo and didn't even try to get William Skull. Hold on. I can see that I'm not bullshitting. Which is this one? Okay. Boom. Take this thing out of the way. Flip your phone around. Flip your phone around if y'all can't see. Maybe y'all can't see this, but if y'all flip your phone around, y'all can see the percentage. I know I try my best. I can't even zoom this photo. Excuse me. You can't zoom it in. All right, but let me read it. Let me read it for y'all. Let me read it for y'all. Hold on. Canelo Alvarez landed 56 punches. Canelo Alvarez landed 56 punches. 8 jabs. 8 jabs. There is 12 rounds in a bout, ladies and gentlemen. 8 jabs. Pat's Nation in the building. Pat's Nation, one of the members. Canelo's problem is he only throws one shot at a time. No punches and bunches. So, yeah, he looks horrible against these fighters. Damn, next one. Let's go, baby. Now, check this out. Check this out. This is the Charlo fight. Flip your phone around if y'all can't see. Canelo Alvarez, the same criticism that y'all was given saying that Charlo was running, but look at what Canelo Alvarez did. Canelo Alvarez landed 134 power punches, 56 jabs, 78 power punches. So when we talking about that Canelo Alvarez didn't want to engage, Canelo Alvarez was saving himself just like a Devin Haney was saving himself, just in a different type of style. Yeah, the other dude was running, but Canelo Alvarez didn't try to cut the ring off. Yes, the dude, Devin Haney was running, but he wasn't trying to really engage. He was just trying to get a victory, pasha his way, win by little points, and make sure that he doesn't get hit and Ramirez doesn't get his hit. And then he goes and and the bag is there for him for Ryan Garcia, and the bag is there for Bud Crawford. Totally different styles, but same mentality. Totally different style, but same mentality. That's what I'm saying, Jose and people. Raul said Charlo was not as bad as Skull, but you guys was burning Charlo, though. Y'all was disrespecting Jermell Charlo like crazy. And Jermell Charlo was coming 2 division up. You guys was destroying Jermell Charlo. To this day, everything that Jermell Charlo worked for in 154-pound division, you guys has bum rushed Jermell Charlo's whole career just because of the performance of Canelo Alvarez. Y'all destroyed him. And he's the one that's moving 2 division up to face Canelo Alvarez. At least this guy, William Skull, is a 168-pounder. You guys ain't gave Jermell Charlo the benefit of the doubt. Y'all cooked him. But at least we seen Canelo Alvarez try to get. See, the thing is, he didn't try to get William Skull like an elite fighter like Canelo Alvarez. 8 jabs, bro. Every time I watch the fight, I did the live commentary. Check my live commentary. And I say, yo, Canelo, throw the jab. Because every time when he doubled the jab in the second half, he got to the body quicker. When Canelo Alvarez started jabbing, he got to William Skull. He put him in the ropes. Go watch the fight again, the second half. When Canelo Alvarez at least tried to jab, it was easy. Every time Canelo Alvarez jabbed, guess what Canelo Alvarez landed? A left hook. Canelo Alvarez didn't want to engage. And maybe because he was in Saudi Arabia, he didn't have his traditional Mexican fans to give him the adrenaline, just like nobody in Times Square had any adrenaline. Ryan Garcia didn't feed off adrenaline. Maybe it was that, but let's be real, let's be honest. Canelo Alvarez, and put it this way, why we got a whole Canelo Alvarez. Let me give you this. Teofimo Lopez outlanded Canelo Alvarez and Devin Haney put together, bro. Teofimo Lopez outlanded Devin Haney and Canelo Alvarez put together. So the criticism go both ways. Yeah, I don't like Devin Haney running, but I don't like Canelo Alvarez not engaging. Both of these motherfuckers were saving themselves. And that's why I don't like these interim fights. Telling these guys that they got a big bag waiting for them. That's the reason. They're saving themselves for the big bag. Why Devin Haney's going to risk it if he got a big bag for Ryan Garcia? Probably $20 million that rematch could have been with Ryan Garcia. $10, $15 million he would have bagged. Guaranteed. Canelo Alvarez got $150 million waiting for him. Why is he going to risk it? Why you think that Terrence Bud Crawford is not fighting? Why? Because they're not risking with Terrence Bud Crawford. I understand that there's a fan base in YouTube that loves Devin Haney, and the same fan base that supports Devin Haney hates Canelo Alvarez, and the same fan base that hates Devin the Canelo Alvarez fan base be hating on Devin Haney fan base in this community on YTBC. You know what it is? It has nothing to do with real boxing. It has to do with who wants to keep their narrative, debunk the narrative, create the narrative, hold their ground. In the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez and Devin Haney fought like straight garbage. Yeah, they won. But did boxing win? Why do I hold Canelo Alvarez more accountable? Because I'm a person that says that Canelo Alvarez is the king of boxing. And if you're the king, my brother, I can't compare you to anybody else. You got to set the tone. You got to set the standard. You got power, Canelo Alvarez. So I got to look at, so a king in certain nations, we got presidents. If shit don't go right, who gets the blame? If shit goes good, who gets the major praise? So if Canelo Alvarez is the king, if we say he's the face of boxing, then he's responsible to where boxing in America or in his region or wherever in the world where boxing goes. If y'all want to be the type of fan base that be like, well, why are you saying that Canelo Alvarez needs to fight David Benavidez? If David Benavidez, he was mandatory and he didn't petition for them to order the mandatory. Shut the F up with that, because Canelo Alvarez could trump any mandatories if he wanted. And a David Benavidez fight, all the sanctioning bodies will shut the F up. And they do right by that fight, just like they did with Bud Crawford and Terrence Book, like they did Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. Every belt federation stand down in the welterweight division for a whole year, all of them, while they negotiated for like 3 months. They didn't mandate nothing. They didn't do nothing. They didn't move. Even Mauricio Sudamon said that we're not going to do nothing because they got a negotiation with Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, all the sanctioning bodies. They didn't touch shit. If Canelo Alvarez says, I'm fighting David Benavidez next, you think any belt federation is going to say anything? He said AC punched the new. Nah, man, I love Canelo Alvarez, and this is why, and this is the reason why I am saying the shit I'm saying about Canelo Alvarez, because I'm not going to enable it. Teofimo Lopez is actually devalued. Teofimo Lopez was not even the main event. He was not even really the co-main event. He was the only champion in the card, yet the only guy that actually showed up. And shout out to Rolly Romero as well. Shout out to Rolly Romero. Teo showed up. These dudes got the bag from Turkey and laid an egg, bruh. Why? Ain't you motivated? Hey, yo, a person in their job is motivated by even your supervisor saying, yo, man, good looking out, man. Thank you. I needed that. Thank you. You get motivated when you get compliments. It motivates you, right? When you working in there, when you started working in, put it this way, even a compliment motivates you, right? If somebody tells you start working in the gym and somebody be like, yo, you looking in shape, and you be like, damn, that's what I'm talking about, good looking out, yeah. Yo, you lost weight, yo, you looking strong, yo, and all that compliment be like, yo, I'm gonna go back to the gym and keep on doing it, motivates you. When you in your job and your coworkers and your supervisors, if you're not the supervisor and they motivate you, man, thank you, this shit wouldn't be working without you like that. It makes you want to wake up in the morning and go to work. So if I'm giving you the bag, Turkey is giving you the bag, the least you could do is give me your all. Yo, I'm giving you the bag to fight this guy. I'm giving you $50 million to fight William Skull, because I know that your guaranteed purse is $30 million if you even fight a dude from the Hala truck. So you know that Canelo Alvarez got $40 to $50 million just to fight William Skull. The least you could do, I'm bringing you to my country, show out, show and prove, knock this dude out, and we got the Bud Crawford fight, and I'm giving you a stadium fight in Las Vegas in front of your massive people. The least you could do is go out there and try to knock these dudes out. These dudes are hustling Turkey the way that Turkey is hustling the promoters, and the promoters and the managers taking advantage of the percentage of the money that they could make off what Turki Al-Sheikh is giving the money to the fighter. Everybody is hustling each other in a way. That's what's happening. Nobody's giving a fuck about the fans. Nobody giving a damn about the morals of the sport, because everybody's hustling each other right now. If I'm a promoter, oh yeah, I know that Turki Al-Sheikh is trying to sweep the rug under my feet, but all right, I'm going to put my fighter. Yeah. I'm going to put him in a hard fight. I don't give a damn if my fighter loses. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's not my money, but I'm going to get 20% out of it. All right. Okay. You don't listen like Bob Arum? Look at what Bob Arum, when they asked him about yesterday, the day before yesterday, they asked him about, yo, what about Teofimo Lopez and Boots Ennis? Teofimo Lopez is about the money. He's about the money. I mean, he would probably be a underdog, a heavy underdog, but he want the money. I think that's a good fight, and we're gonna be pushing because Teofimo Lopez want the money. When Teofimo Lopez took the purse bid, all right, bye, Baron. Okay, I'm gonna get my 20%. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example. How much you think that William Skull manager got off William Skull? If he got $8 million, you know that William Skull was never going to make that type of money, not even close. With his style and where William Skull was, and the possible opponents for William Skull was due to make the most in his career, maybe $1.2 million tops. Tops. People are hustling. These fighters are not hustling. Turkey. And Turkey's going to pull back and ain't going to give that type of money no more. Everybody running because they're waiting for the next bag. Because Turkey is promising. Look, he promising future fights. And if you promising me future fights, guess what? I'm going to hold back. I'm going to do what I need to do just to win. So I can get that bigger bag that you got for me. What Turki Al-Sheikh needs to tell these guys is, you're going to get the bigger bag depending how you perform. That's how Turki Al-Sheikh need to switch it up. Turki Al-Sheikh needs to switch it up. No, you cannot just win. You cannot just win, motherfucker. You have to perform. You have to make me go, wow. That's the way I'll give you the next payday. If you don't give me wow, I don't give you wow money. If you don't give me the wow performance, I don't give you the wow ching ching, motherfucker. Depending how you perform, I don't give a fuck about victory. You perform like a warrior. You perform like a gladiator. You make me go, ah, wow. You make me scream the vowels. Ah, hey, oh, ooh. I would give you the wow money, motherfucker. And money that you never dream about. The type of money that you would hold my hand like Terrence Bud Crawford. If you perform great, I would give you the type of money that I would bend you, that you would bend over, hold my hand, and I would stroke it with that Vaseline, motherfucker, and you would be happy. Hold my hand, Buck Crawford. Hold my hand, bitch. Chocolate Thunder, come to me. Chocolate Thunder. Do you want to fight Canelo Alvarez? Tell me. Yo, Bud Crawford got so embarrassed that once he left his, if y'all go watch the video again, folks, whenever you get the time. Terrence Crawford was so uncomfortable that as soon as Turki Al-Sheikh, I wish I could have shown the video. As soon as Turki Al-Sheikh let go of Bud Crawford's hand, Bud Crawford put his hands in his pocket. That's how embarrassed Bud Crawford was. Yo, Bud Crawford was so embarrassed. Y'all need to catch the video again so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Bud Crawford put his hands in his pocket, and he put his hands behind his back. He was so embarrassed, bro. He said, come to the ring with me. Let's on and walk to the ring. Hey, yo, Bud, give me your hand right now. We're going to walk together inside the ring. We're going to make Canelo Alvarez. You're going to be face to face, all right? And don't try to kiss Canelo Alvarez, motherfucker. The only man you will kiss is me tonight. He said, Turki ala cheeks. He said, Bud Crawford, we're going to walk up. We are going to walk up holding hands to Canelo Alvarez. And I want you to go face to face with that motherfucker. Do not kiss him. Save those lips for me, Chocolate Thunder.
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
Why are you gay? Lesbian? Homosexual? How can I describe you?
Ay, Bokrofe. Hey, Halabibi te cogió. Aladdin te cogió, man. He laid you in his carpet, flew you in. Turki Al-Sheikh, a.k.a. Aladdin, a.k.a. Arabian, like Arabian day. Damn, that's what money does, bruh. Chill Spot ENT with a $5 super chatty potty game. God bless you. Man, that's what money does. Shut the yo, and I want people to please shut up. For those that want to say, yo, is the culture out there? Is the culture? You don't got to adapt it to every culture. You don't adapt to every culture. Now you could eat different cultural food. You don't adapt every culture. I hate that excuse. Oh, no, Punch. When you trying, the thing is over there, they do that. So what? You don't do that. They doing business with an American. He doesn't have to hold hands. Why don't you tell Turki Al-Sheikh? No, Turki Al-Sheikh. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. These guys don't even want to mention Jesus Christ around him. These guys are so afraid, bro. These guys that believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior is so scared to even mention Jesus Christ. They look at him like he God, bro. Y'all motherfuckers was talking about Bud Crawford sunning Teofimo Lopez. Turki Al-Sheikh made Bud Crawford look like a bitch right now, bro. How about that? How about that? You guys will say that Terrence Bud Crawford punked Teofimo Lopez, but Turki Al-Sheikh is holding this guy's hand. As a matter of fact, Turki Al-Sheikh is going to give Bud Crawford a leash too. Bend over. I'd have it retired for you to bend over, and I would like to spend June with you, Bud Crawford. Pride month, I would like to spend it with you. Holding hands, bro. The only time we want to hold hands is when we in a circle, we holding hands to pray. Right? As family, right? We hold hands, let's pray for the food, right? As a Thanksgiving, let's hold hands. You can hold hands with your brother, let's pray. Guys holding hands just to meet Canelo. I haven't even seen Canelo Alvarez hold hands with Turki Al-Sheikh, but I'm going to tell you like this. That's going to be the day. That's going to be the day. That's going to be the day that I'm going to be like, yo, Canelo, you ain't no king no more. You have become Turki Al-Sheikh's bitch. I can't do that. I'm sorry, Turki. I cannot do that. I cannot hold your hand. I cannot hold your hand, Turki. For real, please don't do that to me. I am Mexican, man. I am Mexican warrior. If I hold your hand, that is it for me, man. That's like if you F me already. Canelo, no, please, Turki. I don't want to hold my hand, Canelo. Do you want that $150 million, motherfucker? Do you want it? Hold my hand. Don't be afraid. Canelo, I can't do that, man. I can't. Canelo, man. Canelo, hold my hand. I am Turki. Hold my hand. I said, Canelo, don't fuck around. Come, please, Turki, please. If they hold my hand, it's gonna go viral. Please, I cannot do it. Please, Turki, don't make me do it. Give me a hand, Canelo Alvarez. Give me a hand. I can't do it, Canelo. Give me your hand. Give me your hand, you red bitch. You red-headed bitch. You're my bitch now, all right? Do you understand? Hold my hand. You know, but like to wrestle, yo. Ay, 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 se están pasando ustedes. Oh, yo, y'all going overboard. I can say you know, but like wrestling, you have, oh shit, butt sniffers. You're gonna look at that with a $5 super chat, yo. But that's what I'm saying. All money ain't good money, bro. All money ain't good money. Just like the music industry, bro. These dudes is getting diddied. These dudes is getting diddied, man. Yo, how the dude is like that, how money could do, bro. Money could just strip your manhood, bro. Now, again, I'm gonna ask the question because y'all wasn't answering the question. Y'all ain't answer the question. Y'all didn't answer the question. Would you let yourself be faggotized for $50 million? Y'all didn't answer the question, bro. Y'all didn't answer the question. You think it's a domination move, Turkey? I think so, Norman. I think so, bro. I think so, man. I think these dudes got that red ball in their mouth. He got him in the leash, walking like a dog. Yeah. Oh shit, yo. Yo, you heard what Teofimo Lopez Sr. said yesterday? He said that he was texting with Bud Crawford, and Bud Crawford said that he would like Teofimo Lopez Sr. to fight his father. Bud Crawford challenged Teofimo Lopez Sr. for Sr. to fight his father, Terry Crawford Sr. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Should Senior take Terrence Bud Crawford's challenge? Coda in the building. What's good, man? Randy in the building. What's good, man? They like flying chicks at the shit. You think Bud was trolling? I think Bud was serious because his father does look in shape though. Terrence Crawford's dad does look in shape. Turkey is the new Diddy of boxing. He is, man. He is, man. Because he's making dudes do what they don't want to do, but the money is there. So he got Canelo Alvarez fighting William Skull. And like I said in the beginning of the live, man, Canelo Alvarez, that was his worst performance in his elite career. That was the worst performance of his elite career as an elite fighter. I'm not talking about the beginning of his career. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Majumov was the worst performance of his elite career. That fight don't even make sense. If Bud Crawford would have done something incredible at 154, if Bud Crawford would have knocked out Jermell Charlo, put it this way, if Bud Crawford would have moved to 154, and let's say Jermell Charlo would have came back to 154 and Bud Crawford would have knocked out Jermell Charlo like he did Earl Spence, and Canelo Alvarez didn't do that to Jermell Charlo, right? Then we're talking. Then there is a mentality. There is an illusion. There is a perception. See, when we make fights like this, it gotta be a perception. It just can't be a guy moving up because you got the name. You gotta do something incredible for you to move up to people who we could be like, see, look. Jermell Charlo knocked out Brian Castano, right? So even going to a Canelo Alvarez fight, there's a momentum there. Whether you think that he's going to win, whether you think he's going to lose, whether you think he's doesn't stand a chance, still Jermell Charlo became king and now he's going up against Canelo Alvarez. Bud Crawford had the worst performance of his elite career, going 2 divisions up to face Canelo Alvarez. Why people think that Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. There's people out there that believe that Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford is a good challenging fight. Is because Canelo Alvarez has declined so in people's eyes. And I'm just not talking about the fans. I'm talking about even trainers and people that got valid opinion in the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez has declined so bad, and I'm not saying that's how I feel. I know that he declined, but I'm not saying that bad. But his performances has not been special for a long time, and he hasn't fought a special fighter for him not to look special. You understand what I'm trying to say? Canelo Alvarez haven't fought a special fighter not to look special. He's still looking like a good fighter. Like he's level above these guys, but he's not adding the S. He's not adding the levels above these guys. We know that he's levels above Jaime Munguia. We know he's levels above Edgar Berlanga, but you're not getting these guys out of there. You're not getting these guys out of there. You're not looking special. You're looking better than them. You're looking like you're in another level, but Canelo Alvarez haven't looked special. They believe that Terence Bud Crawford looked special after Earl Spence. That was the thing. But then he didn't look special versus Madrimov. Why do we have this fight? Why are you making this fight why are you acting like this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing? We know what's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing is David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. We want monsters. We don't want runners. We don't want that. We want monsters. And that was the title of today's live. That's in the thumbnail. We want monsters, meaning that we want fighters to fight with the same spirit as Naoya Inoue, the monster. We want monsters like David Benavidez that's willing to fight anybody, any place that has a 4-fight good win streak because he's desperate to be great, desperate to have an opportunity, and his style is so intriguing and so entertaining for the boxing fans. We want monsters. We want monsters. That's what we want. We don't want runners anymore. We don't want these businessmen trying to politic their way into a position or something like that. We want monsters. We want that Naoya Inoue. We want David Benavidez. We want Teofimo Lopez calling out Jerome Bruce Ennis. Yes. That's why Teofimo Lopez, the captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief. We want Daniel Dubois. Look at his resume. We want Daniel Dubois. He's only 27, 28 years old. We like these fighters like this. You know what I'm saying? We want the Virgil Ortiz of the world. Not a world champion. I mean, he's an interim world champion, right? But we want Virgil Ortiz, Boachuk, Madrimov, ready to risk it early. They send the offer to Bruce Ennis. Bruce Ennis didn't want to fight Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? We want these fighters like this. That's what we need. We need monsters, bro. We need go-getters, bro. Now, people are going to be like, well, you contradict yourself. Bud Crawford wants Canelo Alvarez. We all know that Bud Crawford just wanted Canelo Alvarez for the payday because he ain't never called out Canelo Alvarez before that. When Turki Al-Sheikh put the bug on Terence Bud Crawford, that's when he said, all right, you really? You going to give me what? All right. He's stupid not to accept the fight. Randy said Crawford already took an L. Turkey got him. Danny Dubois, the crybaby who called Usyk for low blow. And that was a legal shot. That's how we get in that fight now. That was a legal shot. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I love Alexander Usyk. But Danny Dubois, that was a legal shot. That was a legal shot. He got stopped. Inoue wasn't impressive. They had Cardenas' eyes. Inoue was impressive because he showed character. He showed character, man. I'm not looking for the perfect fighter, bro. The American boxing toxic fan base has become very bougie. We want fighters not to get hit and not get hit, all right? We want them to run, stay safe, stay protected. We want bubble wraps around our fighters, you know? That's how I see American boxing fans, with that type of voice, that type of mentality. Leave our Devin alone, okay? Leave Devin alone. He stays safe, okay? All right? He didn't get hit. Jose Ramirez, is his job to cut the ring off, and it's Devin Haney's job to stay safe because we don't want him hurt. We don't want her. We asked for Gervonta Tank Davis to dare to be. Gervonta Tank Davis is making a lot of money. All right. Gervonta Tank Davis is making a lot of money. How much money did your fighters making? They're not the A side. Gervonta Tank Davis sells. He puts butts in the seats. Okay. But what about his title? He put butts in the seats. Okay. But what about the competition? He put butts in the seat. Okay. Fucking bougie beta males, man. The American boxing fan become a bunch of bougie beta males. Oh my God. Inoue got dropped. Look at him. Why don't you guys get mad? I bet if Devin Haney get dropped, you guys were saying that he's a bum. Look at Inoue. He got dropped. Haters. Turkey should give Canelo $200 million to fight David Benavidez. Facts. You got all the money in the world, right? You want a power trip, right? Because Turki Al-Sheikh is on a power trip. Times Square on a power trip. Why you ain't give the type of money that Canelo Alvarez couldn't refuse? Because he's so in this fantasy Bud and Canelo Alvarez fight. It's still a mismatch. That's what Turki Al-Sheikh is providing now. Turki Al-Sheikh has provided enough mismatches. Francis Ngannou versus AJ, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull, Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford. That's a mismatch. On paper, that's a massive mismatch. We ain't doing nothing special, bro. We ain't doing nothing special. Your job to give us what the other promoters couldn't give us. You were supposed to fill the void. We didn't ask for this fight. We didn't ask for Canelo Alvarez and William Skull. We didn't ask for Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. We asked for one fight. We don't give a damn about other fights. You gave us Bivol versus Beterbiev. Good. You filled the void of what the WBC and being discriminating Russian fighters. You filled that void. You did that good job. I understand. We're proud that you did that fight. We're proud that you did the undisputed heavyweight title fight that we haven't seen in almost a quarter of a century. But you also effed up the momentum with that Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. We don't need those fights. That's not what we asked for. Give us the fight that we asked for. Be that guy that you could do the impossible. Give us David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, not this mismatch. Because all they're going to do, what Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford is going to do is just take advantage of it. That's what they're doing now. Canelo Alvarez is saying, F that. F the Cinco de Mayo. F my fans. F fighting over here in my region. F all of that. I'm getting this bag. I do whatever I want to do. I already did everything. I do whatever I want to do. Anyway, y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Tomorrow we back at it 7:30 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm setting up an interview, man. He said he's good to go. Maybe tomorrow. He hasn't hit me up earlier. We're gonna have Rohan Polanco. Are you happy about that interview? Let me know. Rohan Polanco. El Dominicano. El Platanero. El Mangú con los tres golpes. The 147-pound phenom. Boogeyman in the 147-pound division. Rohan Polanco. Yeah, Brian Norman Jr., he's coming for you. Rolly Romero, he's coming for you. Who's going? Ya better not duck Rohan Polanco. El Dominicano. El Platanero. El Mangú con los tres golpes. Will y'all like that fight? Let me know. Y'all want to y'all want me to interview him? Y'all want me to bring him to the channel? Give it that Dominican flavor. Rohan. No hablan de eso, ¿verdad? No hablan de eso ahora. Rohan Polanco beats Brian Norman Jr. Rohan Polanco le mete la mano a Brian Norman Jr. Le da un par de galletas a ese tigre. Say, yeah. Rohan Polanco, he'll beat the crap out of him. All right? Hey, yo, man, I told Rohan Polanco, yo, add me to the team. Let me spark this shit up. Rohan beats on Brian Norman Jr. Rohan Polanco will beat the crap out of Rohan Polanco will turn Brian Norman Jr. into a totone. Rohan Polanco will turn Brian Norman Jr. He will cut him. He will cut him. He will boil him. He will fry him. He will smash him, bruh. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see if these guys want to talk about about Rohan Polanco. Like Mike Tyson said to Lennox Lewis, Lennox, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Rohan Polanco will knock out Brian Norman Jr. Let's go. Let's go. Dominican's going on. We're going to be in the top. Rohan Polanco's going to turn Brian Norman Jr. into a totone. He going to fry him, smash him, eat him up, bruh. Cook him. He going to cook him. All right, folks, tomorrow we back at it with Rohan Polanco probably tomorrow. But he already said yes is a go for the interview and stuff like that. Let me know what y'all think. 7:30. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned, baby. Boxing is at its finest right now. Boxing at its finest right now. We want that. We want Boots. We want Boots also to say yes, to accept the challenge, because he did turn down Teofimo Lopez to fight Stanionis. We want Boots. We want Tio. We want Boots versus Tio. Let's go, Boots. The ball is in your court now. Let's go, baby. That's the fight that we want. See, remember what I said about momentum. Boots have momentum. Tio has momentum, right? Yeah, let's go. Y'all already know, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champion. Yes, go. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We're one race, the human race. What makes us beautiful is the different cultures. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.